Notes, on air and online from the 25th of February, from BBC World Service.
With more correspondence in more places than any other broadcaster, the BBC gives you international news and information with a truly global perspective.
This is the BBC in Naples,
Tel Aviv,
Perth,
Accra.
wherever you are, you're with the BBC.
20 hours GMT. Here are the latest news headlines from the BBC. Large demonstrations have been reported in Libya as part of what protesters have called a day of rage against Colonel Gaddafi. In Bahrain, the security forces have broken up protests in the capital and sealed off the main square. Judges in the European Union have ruled that some football tournaments, such as the World Cup, are so important that they must be available on free-to-air television networks. Details on those stories in just a moment. And if you'd like to keep in touch with the fast pace of events in the Middle East, check out bbc.com/news. There are reports on the protests, country by country, video, pictures, analysis, and a chance for you to have your say. bbc.com/news. BBC News with Marianne Marshall. Reports are emerging of large protests in Libya's second city, Benghazi, following calls for Day of Rage demonstrations. According to eyewitnesses, thousands of people are on the streets chanting, "The people want to topple the Colonel," a reference to Colonel Gaddafi, who's ruled Libya for more than 4 decades. There are also reports of protests at Zenton and in Al-Baida, where protests broke out on Wednesday. John Lyne reports.
The so-called Day of Rage appears to have spread to 4 Libyan cities. The most violent clashes were in the